Okay, so this is the work account. This is you guys are only gonna have one option, right? So these are all the apps that we've made. This is fulcrumapp.com. So we've made a few. Everybody should be a member, although I don't know if Garrett is set up because you weren't. So anyway, we're gonna make a new app. If I can, there's a little button for new app. So what we're doing here is making an input for all of the things we want to collect in the field, right? So I think we talked about two things: stone walls and trails. So it's going to be pretty easy. I suppose we can make one app to do both of them, but let's see how it works. So one thing we can do is single choice. So the first thing, what this means is we're going to give options. So the label for this is going to be type point that you're going to collect, and then the options are going to be stone wall or trail. Default value will be, say, trail, because that's more likely you're going to be collecting a trail point. So when you go open this, every time you go to collect a new point for this, it's going to pop up and it's going to have trail filled in. And if you're doing stone wall, you're just going to have to switch that. And default to previous value, we're going to say yes, right? So if you collect a stone wall point, it's going to default to the last one you collected. So you can just go new, like collect point, collect point, collect point. And that is one way to do it, right? So that's one thing we need to collect. The other thing we could do is you can set it so if you picked one of those, then you'd have a separate menu to be like, you know, all these different things you might want to collect about stone wall. But can anyone think of anything else we want to collect about the trail or the stone wall? So first of all, we could just put a text field in there for comments. Like that. So we could actually just add that here. Bridge. Yeah, what else? What other kind of point might we collect in the forest? Entrance, exit to the park, to 363. Like that would be good to collect all the places where that happens. Or like you could do a trail where two trails cross would be helpful as like a marker. Trail intersection. And again, it'll be nice because, you know, what we're going to try to do is collect a point every, I don't know, 20 feet or something. And if you're curving around, maybe a point more than that. So then we come back in here and just connect the dots, basically. So we'll also have Map My Drive running. So I think doing both will be interesting. Map My Drive, you can just turn it on and let it go. Oh, type, we will allow other. So you can pick other, and then it will ask you, what's your other value? Comment is just, you know, you obviously can fill it in with anything you want. I can't really think of anything else, but we can always change it on the fly. So we can hit this preview app button. Oh, we need to name it. So I think save and continue.
In the top right of your settings is that one.
Thank you. 363 data collection. And we'll name it next week. So next week will be the 16th. Nice. So we'll just exit and then basically